Welcome to TSC Talon TV. My name is Anna Bullock.
And I am William Dickey. Theater TSC hosts a vibrant community for many students. Here's that story produced by Anna Bullock and Zoe Sr.
Theater TSC creates a safe space so students have the freedom to express themselves by helping them process their emotions while also building a strong community with their fellow castmates. Theater is known to be an outlet for many people. Cassidy Cummings, who played Dr. Lee, Dr. Flynn, and Cecil Drinker in Theater TSC's production of Radium Girls, says acting has helped them work through different feelings.
I feel like acting helps me work through my emotions, especially when I play a character. Like one of my characters has a really big moment where he's extremely emotional, and it helps me understanding characters. I guess through my life I have found that understanding characters, understanding the people that I play, has helped me better understand my emotions.
A fellow castmate and friend, John Hill, says acting has given him a similar opportunity.
In the acting role, it certainly makes you express yourself in different ways: sadness, happiness, and you learn how to do that in front of a bunch of people, which makes you feel more okay with being that certain way and understanding that it is okay to feel those emotions.
During the rehearsal process, actors are given the chance to build strong relationships with their castmates. This community gives them the safety to confidently be themselves. Allison Witherspoon recently played Grace in Theater TSC's production of Radium Girls. Theater has provided her a special camaraderie.
Making friends as an adult is really scary and really difficult, but theater has definitely helped with that, especially like I said, this cast is so close. I've made some really good friends working on this show and previous shows that I've been in here at TSC.
TSC brings a chef to campus each month to teach students how to prepare inexpensive and nutritious meals. Here is that story produced by William Dickey.
TSC Chopped is named after the popular Food Network series that shows chefs preparing meals on TV. The TSC version of Chopped brings a local chef to campus every month to help students prepare budget-friendly meals and eat healthier. David Flores is a chef from Seven Hills Catering who says he looks forward to his visits to campus to help students learn some culinary skills.
Show them that, cooking isn't scary or off-putting. Anybody can get in there and produce some good food. The whole purpose is to make sure that everyone's nourished, eating well, and enjoying the cooking process.
TSC student Matthew Brilliant loves to cook and aspires to be a chef. Here is Matthew's story.
Tallahassee State College student Matthew Brilliant was inspired by his dad and developed a passion for cooking during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I asked my dad how to teach me how to cook, and it just turned into a huge passion of mine that I've carried on till now.
Brilliant said his favorite part of cooking is the eating part, for him and others.
I would say it's when people eat my food and I see the expressions on their face change.
His advice for novice chefs is to practice cooking and not get discouraged.
It's okay to fail. Every time you fail, you learn from your mistakes and just don't do it again.
TSC students recently voiced their opinions about a variety of subjects. Here are two students whose opinion pieces on feminism and cancel culture were published in the Talon by opinions editor Kimberly Simpkins.
It almost feels like people are nervous to define what feminism actually is because they don't really know. They kind of just associate it with a man-hating group, and it's a very negative thing, when in reality, anyone can be a feminist.
I just want everyone to do their research, to learn more about different cultures, and I would just love it if our government can, acknowledge these things that happen in, an appropriate, respectful way. Because everyone deserves their stories to be told.
Here is a segment that features a few members of the TSC community.
Meet Cole. He's an engineering major and is planning on transferring to Florida State University. He was born and raised in Miami, Florida, and enjoys learning about World War II and watching comedy movies. Gabriella Gigante is a first-year transfer student. She's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and she enjoys watching sitcoms and reading her favorite novels. Meet Gobi, a 140-pound Armenian Gember full of goofiness and love, who has become TSC student Tate Daniels' loyal guardian and friend. Every day, Gobi watches over Tate's livestock, a true protector with a heart as big as his stature.
Sabrina Portman uses music to distract her from life's everyday stressors. Her go-to is a throwback mix, inspired by her parents' old-school style. These songs, each with a specific memory, help her kick back and relax, getting lost in the music.
Meet Destinee Britto, TSC's SGA president, as she shares her journey of becoming a student leader and balancing the challenges of academics with her responsibilities to the student body. Here's Destinee's story, produced by Maria Garcia.
Hi, my name is Destinee Britto and I'm a second year here at Tallahassee State College, majoring in sports management and political science. I am 17 years old and I currently hold the two positions as the Student Government Association President and the Phi Theta Kappa Vice President of Communication and Fellowship. I always knew I wanted to come to TSC, Tallahassee State College. So that's kind of how that path happened, from Trinidad to graduating at 16, now to being 17 in my sophomore year. One thing I will say about being 17, sometimes it does come with a little bit of struggle because it's like I'm younger than everybody else, but having that mentality that, you know, I could still do everything else that everybody else is doing, it definitely keeps me sound, and I never feel insecure about my age necessarily. Like when I first came to TSC, I always knew I wanted to be a part of student government. I was a part of student government in high school as the junior secretary and then the senior president. So in high school, I had a bit of, a background in student government, and I know I wanted to carry it over to TSC. Knowing how much I loved the school already, it was already a passion for me. And then adding on to how amazing our school is, it was just like, okay, I think I really want to get involved and be able to play a huge role in how these students are perceiving the school. Like, I enjoy being the TSC president so much that it no longer feels like, oh, it's a job I need to get done, but more like, well, I'm just going to do it because I enjoy doing this thing. So it's never a difficulty to actually do that. And then combining it with my classes, I just make sure to go to my classes, make sure to get my work done in the times that I have allotted. So the times that I'm in the learning commons or in the library, I make sure to get work done so then I can focus on my TSC presidency type things. I feel like my mom, she's always been there for me. So even in high school, in middle school, in elementary school, she's always pushed me to be the best self, to be my best self. And sometimes that might come off like, oh, she's just pushing you too hard. But no, it's helped me build a resilience to where I'm able to go into multiple different roles and not feel like I'm over-consumed in things. And I would like to have an honorable mention for our advisor as well. Our advisor, Deidre Green, she was a huge part in our leadership roles. I don't think anything in SGA would be done if it wasn't for her, because she really helps push things, really makes things get off of the ground and make sure that SGA is in a really good standing. And I think that goes for everyone and not just myself.
My name is Deidre Green. I'm the manager of student life. I have known Destinee for about 2 years now, and initially I was really impressed with her work ethic, her natural ability just to speak in public in front of other people, as well as her interactions with her peers. One of the main things that stuck out to me when I met Destinee was the fact that she was so confident, especially for her age. She's very sure of herself, even at a very young age. And that always makes a great leader.
One thing that I have learned on my journey here at Tallahassee State College is that you have to continue to network and continue to meet people, but be very genuine when doing that. So I encourage y'all, just get out there, meet someone new, try to talk to different people. You never know what they can do for you in the future. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at TSC Talon.
And tune in next time for
TSC Talon TV.